Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. First of all, Happy New Year, because this is the first video of the year and I'm gonna show you a San Martin that I picked up for my personal collection. If you order from the San Martin webshop, then you will get this nice green case with it, a San Martin hang tag, a user manual, and then you get this quality control card with the date of purchase. And then you can see the serial number for this watch. This is the SN0044-G-B. And another thing that you get with San Martin watches, of course, a screwdriver and then a spring bar removal tool. I saw this watch in the San Martin web shop under the original designs category, because this is an original design from San Martin. This is not a homage or a clomage from another brand. No, this is an original design by San Martin. And the first thing that appealed to me was the bracelet on this watch, and that was a huge selling factor for me. The looks to me personally is more in between a diver and a tool watch for me because of the all silver setup. Let me give you some dimensions. At the bezel, 38.8 millimeter. The overall size of the case, let's say 40 millimeter without the crown guards. A lug to lug of 46.9 millimeters and a total thickness of 12 millimeters. Size to my 7-inch wrist. This watch weighs 145 grams. If I include the two links that I removed to size it, 150 grams for this entire watch. Another reason why this watch appealed to me is because it's pretty much an all brushed case, except for this simple polished bezel. But for the rest, the entire watch, the bracelet, is brushed finished, and I like that. That also gives me more of that tool vibe, you know. You got nice linear brushing on the side of the case, then you've got that polished chamfer on the top, and then on the face of the watch you got some vertical brushing. On the other side you've got your screw down crown with crown guards. Also a little polished bezel running down the crown guard and a little polished bezel next to the crown. Of course, the crown is engraved with the San Martin logo, as you can see. The back of the case, very sterile, clean, no logos, no engravings, nothing. I also have to say that I don't feel any sharp corners on the case. It's not even leaving a scratch or a mark on my gloves, so this case is not sharp at all to me. You got the coin bezel. Of course, as usual with San Martin, you've got a nice click action. A nice sounding click action. There's nearly no backplay in the bezel. This is just a silver bezel with black markers and a little bloom pip on the top. As I said, the bracelet was a big selling point for me on this watch, and it is. I really like this style of bracelet. It looks a bit like a beads of rice bracelet, but it's different. With all the brushed parts, it looks rugged. Very nicely finished bracelet. Of course you got screw down pins on this. You've got this typical milled San Martin clasp. And you got a toolless about 1 centimeter on the fly adjustment on this clasp. Just push and then this slides in or out. The dial, you've got this gray sunburst enameled dial, also very tool-esque to me. You've got the printed on San Martin logo, automatic 200 meter. We've got a minute track all around. You've got the white applied indices. For the hands, they've chosen these gunmetal hands, which are also nicely finished. The second hand with the red tip to give it a little bit of a pop. And then a lume shot, as you can see, they've chosen for BGW9 lume on this. The indices, the hands, the second hand, and then the little lume pip on the top. As usual with San Martin, good long-lasting lume. No issues whatsoever there. Looks great. The sapphire crystal has some anti-reflective coating on it, as you can see. A flat sapphire crystal. And then this is what the watch looks like on my 7-inch wrist. 40mm, perfect size for my wrist. I'll also give you an outdoor shot in freezing, snowy, miserable Belgian weather. I really like this watch a lot. Since it arrived, it quickly became my most weared and my preferred wearing watch at the moment. Because of what I said in the beginning of the video, for me this watch doesn't look like your typical diver. For me it looks like a combination of a diver and a tool watch. Because of the pretty much all brushed looks. Silver on silver on silver, to me that's quite appealing. I really like this awesome bracelet. I wish that Saint Martin would make more watches with this bracelet or release this bracelet for other types of watches. Really like how rugged it looks and how it feels as well. It's one of my favorite bracelets that I had on a watch so far. Everything also feels nice, nothing sharp on the bracelet, nothing sharp on the case. Good bezel action, good lume. I like this sunburst gray enamel dial. If I had to change one thing on the watch, maybe I would use beefier or other style of hands, but that's just personal preference. And that's about it. For the rest, this watch is perfect the way that it is. And of course, it's an original design by Saint Martin, so it's not a homage to another brand, which I also appreciate. And I'm starting to like the original designs from Saint Martin more than their other designs. As you can see here in the screen, during the sale I paid 180 euros for this watch. Not bad for an NH35 powered watch. Yes, it's an NH35. I've seen a recent trend amongst reviewers and other people that they're starting to look down upon the Seiko NH35 movement. I think that's pretty unfair. Many Chinese brands these days tend to venture into the Miyota 9000 series movements, and I get it. It's a great movement. It makes the case a little bit thinner. And of course, these Miyota 9000 series, they up the price a lot on a watch. NH35 makes it a little bit cheaper, and it's still a great, reliable movement in my opinion. It's been around for so many years, so how can you mock an NH35? It's still a great movement, and it will be in the next 10 years as well. I'm really satisfied with this purchase. I'm gonna wear this watch a lot. I really do like it. If you're in the market for a Saint Martin diver watch, this is something that you could consider. It's also available in blue as well. So I'm gonna cut it off there. That was it for me, guys, and I will see you later. Take care. Bye bye.